Way back in 2001, when I first started my second career as a singing gondolier at the beautiful Venetian resort in Las Vegas, I wondered what I might do to make the gondola ride more interesting for my guests. I used to own and operate a singing telegram company back in the Northwest. There, I would customize the words to a song to make a more personalized singing message. Those messages I had time to work on the lyrics, but on the gondola ride, I only have a short amount of time to do the same thing. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. This is when I began asking couples how they first met. I figured that I had just enough time to put that piece of information into the song. This went on for about 3 months before I realized that every day I was hearing the same 5 most popular ways that people were meeting. Most people could probably guess what some of these might be, but I'm willing to bet no one can guess all 5. Are you willing to guess what these might be? Okay, time's up. Here they are in no particular order. Number 1, where people work. Number 2, school, primarily high school or college. Number 3, through mutual friends. Number 4, thanks to the United States, Canada, UK, and Australia, pubs and clubs. I would say out of all of those countries, just mention the highest percentage of people who meet in pubs is England. Now number 5, the one I'm willing to bet no one guessed, when people were set up on a blind date through family or friends. That was a complete surprise to me because I thought this method was kind of taboo. Friends mostly, family, MoMAs in hair shops sharing photos of their kids, others who worked with and is liked by their fathers or mothers. Once a coworker, who was the guy responsible for interviewing applicants for the company, was in the middle of conducting a job interview when he excused himself and came up to this lady's desk and said, "I just met your future husband." He promptly returned to the interview room, leaving her stunned by his comments made without any explanation. So she followed him to the interview room and waited outside to continue the conversation. Instead, the man came out and introduced her to the new hire who would indeed become her husband. To this day, they are still baffled as to how he knew. India still frequents the traditional arranged marriages, but I have seen a change on how these are carried out. No longer is the perception of not meeting until the day they marry. Oftentimes, they will meet on their own and then approach their families. If they are put together by their families, they will often now set a courtship period of 6 months or so to see how it goes between them. If they meet in any circumstance other than an arrangement by their families, this is now referred to as a love marriage. So now you're probably wondering, what about dating apps? Back in 2001, there was no such thing as social media, dating apps, etc. But slowly over the 20-plus years I've been giving gondola rides, I have seen this phenomenon rise to the top. I have now modified my top 5 ways how people meet into a top 6. It has achieved the status as the new old-fashioned way. So in summary, if there are friends or family in your life who have been trying to get you to meet someone, maybe, just maybe they have your best interest at heart. For more amazing and beautiful love stories, check out singermanusa.com and click on the page Memoirs of a Gondolier. Ciao for now.